Determine the points, if any, at which the function has a horizontal tangent line. So you're given the function y, which is equal to x to the fourth minus 3x squared plus 2. So the function has a horizontal tangent line when the slope, or the first derivative, is equal to 0. So find the first derivative, right, shown by y prime, or another way is derivative with respect to x of y equals to the derivative with respect to x of each term. So y prime equals the derivative of x to the fourth, and I'm going to go ahead and use the power rule. Right over here, I just factor out the constant of 3, right? And I'm going to go ahead and have to use the power rule again. I'm just going to multiply the power rule, the answer I get for the power rule, multiply by 3. And over here, I'm going to go ahead and use the constant rule. Because 2 is a real number and it's a constant, so let's go ahead and summarize some of our rules. The power rule is derivative of x to n power equals n times x to n minus 1. The constant rule is equal to the derivative with respect to x of c, constant c, and that's equal to 0. So find the derivative. It's going to be, take your exponent, which is n equals 4, so 4 times x to n minus 1, 4 minus 1, minus 3 times, your exponent is 2, so times x to the exponent 2 minus 1, plus the derivative of a constant, which is 0. So y prime equals 4x. We'll simplify the differences of your exponents. 4 minus 1, 3, minus 3 times 2. Your coefficient times your coefficient after you solve using power rule equals 6. X to the 2 minus 1. Simplify the difference, it's going to be 1 and 0. Y prime equals 4x to the third minus 6x. So go ahead and set this equals 0 to figure out what your x's will be, or your critical roots. So y prime equals 0. Your 0 equals 4x to the third minus 6x, right? 0 equals, go ahead and factor out your greatest common factor, and your greatest common factor is equal to 2x. So 2x times what gives you 4x to the third? Will be 2x squared minus, right? 2x times what gives you negative 6x is going to be negative 3. Go ahead and set each term equal to 0, so 2x equals 0, and 2x squared minus 3 equals 0. So divide by 2 on both sides, x equals 0. And then right here, get 2x squared by itself, undo the subtraction, 3, you add 3 on both sides, and 3 equals 2x squared, get x squared by itself, undo the multiplication of 2 by dividing by 2, so you get x squared equals 3 halves. And what you're going to do to get x by itself, you have to go ahead and use the square root. Using square root will cancel out the radical and the square term. We're going to look at x equals plus or minus square root of 3 terms. So when n equals 0, first derivative equals 0, right? The horizontal tangent line exists when x equals 0, x equals positive radical 3 over 2, and x equals negative radical 3 over 2. Now, because they said they wanted points, that means they don't just want x values, but they want to go ahead and find a y value. So when x equals 0, y equals, go ahead and plug in for y. Y equals x to the 4th minus 3x squared plus 2. So y equals 0 to the 4th power minus 3 times 0 squared plus 2. So 0 to the 4th power will be 0, minus 3 times 0 squared is times 0 plus 2. So 0 minus 0 plus 2 equals 2. So right here, I'm just going to go ahead and put this 2 right here. So 1 point will be 0, 2. When x equals positive radical 3 over 2, y equals, go ahead and plug into the original equation, y equals 4 minus 3x squared plus 2. So y equals the square root of 3 halves to the fourth power minus 3 times the square root of 3 halves to the second power plus 2. So then that equals radical 3 to the fourth power over radical 2 to the fourth power minus 3 times radical 3 divided by 2 squared. That's just going to be 3 over 2 plus 2. So radical 3. So then radical 3 to the fourth power is going to be radical 3 times radical 3 times radical 3 times radical 3, which is going to be radical 9 times radical 9, which is going to equal 9. It'll be 9 over radical 2 times radical 2 times radical 2 times radical 2 times radical 4 times radical 4 equals 4. So 4, right? And that's this one. Minus 3 times 3 is 9. And then this is over 1. So 1 times 2, denominator times denominator is 2 plus 2. So then right here, you're going to get 9 fours minus 9 halves. Go ahead and make them all into the same denominator, right? So this is 9 fours. So go ahead and make them all fours. 9 over 4 minus 9 halves times 2 over 2 plus 2 over 1 times 4 over 4. Well, 9 fours minus 18 fours. I'm just multiplying this times this, right? And this times this. And this. So remember when you're multiplying fractions, you just go ahead with a numerator and a denominator times denominator. 2 times 4 is 8 over 4. So then 9 minus 18 is negative 9 fourths plus 8 fourths. Different signs subtract, it's going to be negative 1 fourth. So I'm going to write over here, when x equals square root of 3 halves, right, y equals negative 1 fourth. And then when x equals negative radical 3 fourths, right? Y equals, and let's go ahead and plug it into the equation. Y equals x to the fourth minus 3x squared plus 2. Go ahead and plug in negative radical 3 over 2 to the fourth power minus 3 times radical 3. Oh wait, I apologize. It should be when x equals square root of negative square root of radical 2. Y equals, and we don't know what that is, so go ahead and plug in y equals x to the fourth plus minus 3x squared plus 2. So y equals negative radical 3 over 2 to the fourth power minus 3 times negative radical 3 as to the second power plus 2. Y equals negative radical 3 times negative radical 3 times negative radical 3 times negative radical 3 over negative radical 2 times radical 2 times radical 2 times radical 2 minus 3 times negative radical 3 divided by 2 negative radical 3 over 2 plus 2. And y equals radical 3 times radical 3 over, oh, I apologize. So it'll be negative radical 3 times negative radical 3, which is 3 times 3 over radical 2 times radical 2, which is 2 times 2, minus 3 times negative radical 3 times negative radical 3 is going to be 3. And radical 2 times radical 2 is going to be 2. Just multiply numerator times numerator and denominator times denominator plus 2. So y equals 9 fourths minus 9 halves plus 2. And y equals 9 fourths. Make them all the same denominator. And multiply by 2 over 2. And over here I'm going to multiply by 4 over 4. And y equals 9 fourths. Minus 9 times 2 is 18 over 2 times 2, which is 4. Just multiply numerator by numerator, denominator by denominator. 2 times 4 is 8. Denominator times 1 times 4 is 4. Go ahead and add or subtract your numerators. And then keep the same denominators. 9 minus 18 is negative 9 fourths plus 8 fourths. And y equals negative 8. Okay. So this is going to be negative 1/4. So then right here, another point will be positive radical 3 halves, negative 1/4, and negative radical 3 halves, and negative 1/4. So these points are where the function has a horizontal tangent line.